Hey, what's up, all my Spurs and Indiana Fever family? Welcome to Elite Vision Sports. This is a channel where I hope you can come away being a smarter fan and just let you hear the news about the Fever and the Spurs and everything else that's trending in basketball. Previously, I was just a Spurs page, Spurs channel, but I love talking about all basketball, so I'm kind of reaching out in the WNBA and NBA, and hopefully one day we can cover, all sports. But for right now, basketball is the hot topic, and today we'll be discussing, I'm pretty sure everybody could guess, we're going to be talking about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. And there's some things that have been bothering me. I'm about to make some more videos about this. I think it's ridiculous how everything's going and how people are arguing about being fans. And that really bothers me. First off, we have to take politics out of this. You like Caitlyn because she's white. You like Angel Reese because she's black. And we just got to get away from that. We have to stop. It's ridiculous. We have the Clark haters that are saying, you like her because she's straight and white. Well, what do you say about Kelsey Plum then? She's straight and white. She's not getting this kind of attention. We need to stop assuming people's intentions on why they like a player. That's the fun part about sports. We don't care if somebody likes a player. We can debate who's better, but we don't have to demonize people for being a fan. I mean, I don't even, sometimes I have to pinch myself to, are we in reality? Is this reality? But, reasons people like Clark. Her style of play has never been seen. We haven't been seeing people doing step backs from the logo. Doing a crossover and a step back from the logo. We haven't been seeing people shoot at this pace from the logo threes. We haven't seen a Steph Curry style of play in the WNBA. Steph Curry drew in a lot of new fans. And since the WNBA doesn't really dunk a lot, the NBA is all about dunks and crazy three-pointers, and Clark's bringing that in. It's not because she's straight and white. Some people just like her attitude on the court. When she drains a three from the logo, she turns around giving the three sign. People like entertainment. She kind of brings that WWE. I mean, I don't watch it, but I've seen highlights on commercials where you make a three and you kind of talk a little trash to the crowd. That people love that. It gets you excited and pumped up when you see your favorite player hit a three, and then they're turning around to the crowd, telling them, "Get up, get up." That's what the consumer loves about sports. People like the feeling of their adrenaline rushing. They love the excitement. Instead of somebody just going down there hitting a little short shot and then going back to the other end, and we don't want to feel like we're just watching a high school basketball game. She has a strong love for the game. Like I said, she's emotional during the game. I mean, I'm not comparing her to Kobe Bryant, but she kind of has that mentality. Some people were getting onto her for staring down her teammate. Kobe did that kind of stuff. He got pissed off at teammates. He ran some off. He ran off Dwight Howard. He ran off Steve. Well, I don't know if he really ran off Steve Nash. Jordan. People say Jordan was tough to play with, but they demanded a lot out of their teammates, and I respect that of Clark. I respect that she demands a lot. And you can't say she's selfish. I mean, she's dishing the ball out, and sometimes I think she's not taking as many shots right now because she wants to prove, like, to everybody that she is a team player. Some people may like that she's a white girl from Iowa, a little country girl, and some little girl out there is like, I'm from Iowa. I don't see myself becoming a professional basketball player. I'm in this little town. But they can relate to it. I've seen lots of things in the media, whether it's movies or sports, that they see something that they can relate to. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'll make it even. It's okay to like Reese. Some people like the villain type attitude. Some people like her attitude on the court. She likes to give the stink eye when she makes a layup on somebody after 3 or 4 tries. Some people just like a rebounder. I liked Dennis Rodman. I thought he was entertaining to watch. You'd always be like, how many rebounds did Dennis Rodman get? You'd see him getting 20, 30 rebounds. He was fun to watch. He had a couple seasons where he averaged like 16, 17 rebounds a game. He was a force on the court. He couldn't do anything else but really rebound and play defense. So, in conclusion, we got to have sports to get away, y'all. We have got to have a getaway. You have got to be able to come in as a fan, cheer for whoever you want. Cheer for them. Cheer for that person for whatever reason you want. And nobody says, you need to go read the history of the WNBA and you need to be a fan of this person before you can be a fan of who you want to be a fan of. You need to know where the WNBA started. You need to know who the best player was in the second season of the... Stop all that. That's ridiculous, man. Why are we doing this? We're taking something that gets us away from reality and gets us excited and gives us a good time, and we got the little hall monitor people that want to come in and ruin it. Just quit. If you live in California and somebody over in New York likes somebody in the WNBA, you've never met this person. Does that person affect your life? If they like Sabrina Ionescu or Brianna Stewart or Caitlin Clark, what if they like who's Caitlin Clark's teammate that came? Kate. I think her last name's Kate. They may like her. That may be their hero. You don't have authority over who people like in basketball, football, any sport. That's not your job to police people and tell them or call them names because they like a player. We can like players for any reason we want. Maybe we like the way they tie their shoe. Maybe it's because of their skin color. Tiger Woods, people were excited. A black person was taking over golf for a while. And he had white fans. Nobody cares. Or we shouldn't care. We just need to stop. Okay. I'm going to try to do this with every video. I see a lot of threads and I see a lot of conversations. And every once in a while I'm going to try to do these every video, couple videos or so, and try to help all of the people that come to this channel become better at arguing or debating sports. But there are some certain things that we need to put to rest. Okay? Okay, first off, if you have somebody that you're debating sports with and you're bringing stats and facts, and then all of a sudden they say how many rings they got, and I've had this happen with Clark and Angel, and I like to start off with kind of a humorous comeback. They'll be like, they'll say, well, Reese beat Clark in the national championship, and I'm like, and I always respond with, really? When did they play one-on-one? Was that on pay-per-view? Where did I miss that one-on-one? Okay? Basketball, they don't take the best player on one team and put them on the court, and the best player on the other team and put them on the court, which in that first championship game, Angel Reese wasn't even the best player on the court. Yes, I have a little bias towards Caitlin Clark. I am a Fever fan. But Reese didn't beat Clark in the national championship the first time. LSU beat Iowa. Clark didn't beat Reese the second time they played. Iowa beat LSU. Okay? I mean, it's simple. It's pretty simple. Isn't it straightforward? I'm going to give you a couple examples. These are a couple examples if the person you're arguing with knows a little bit about the NBA. Ask them, well, what about the 2004 NBA Finals between the Pistons and the Lakers? The Lakers had Shaq and Kobe. Is there anybody on that Pistons team you think is better than Kobe Bryant? And I mean, if they say yeah, then you might as well just hang it up. But if if they have any intelligence about basketball, they're going to obviously say there's nobody on the Pistons that was better than Kobe or Shaq. But the Pistons knew how to play as a team. Their team was deeper and stronger, and everybody knew their role, and they functioned as a team better. There was nobody on the Pistons that was better than Kobe or Shaq. Okay, let's go to the 2014 Spurs. The Spurs, and I'm a huge Spurs fan, and this pains me to say this when I use this argument. The Spurs beat the Heat by they dominated them. I think they won, the games they won was by an average of 13 points a game. But if you said to me, well, would you trade LeBron for Kawhi in those finals? I'd be like, yeah. There was nobody on that Spurs team. And Kawhi won the most outstanding player of the finals that year. So with the logic most people try to use, you would say Kawhi must have been the best player on the court. No, he was not. I mean, I hate to say it, LeBron was the best player on the court. But his team was not better. His team. We have got to get that in our head. We have got to become better at arguing sports, analyzing sports. That makes for better conversations. If you took Kawhi off the Spurs, put him on the Heat, and put LeBron on the Spurs, do you think all of a sudden the Heat win because they got the most outstanding player of the NBA Finals, the NBA Finals MVP? No. If Kawhi went to the Heat would still lose. I mean, we have to do better, people. We have to be smarter. Kevin Durant couldn't win a championship with the Thunder. He went to the Warriors, and he all of a sudden won a championship. Did he all of a sudden become a winner? Did he all of a sudden become a champion? No. He went to a team that was way more loaded. He didn't all of a sudden get better from one season to the next where he was unstoppable. He had Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. And when they beat the Cavs, if you had took LeBron off of the Cavs and put him on the Warriors and put KD on the Cavs, you think the Cavs are all of a sudden going to win because Those were the years that the Warriors won and Kevin Durant was the champion. So if he'd went to the Heat or the Cavs would have won. No, the Warriors still would have won that finals if LeBron was on the team. Titles only matter in individual sports. Okay? That's all it matters in. You want to look at golf, tennis, individual swimming performances, wrestling? Yeah, that's where titles and stuff matter. Individually, in an individual argument. But in a team argument, it doesn't hold water. I'll rip that argument apart every single time. Every single time. So, people, let's put that argument to bed. Let's put the whole arguments and like the whole rings and championships. Just let's put it to bed, okay? That one has run its course. Every time I see it, I just want to throw up. Honestly. And I'm a Spurs fan, and I've never said, oh, Tim Duncan beat so-and-so. When we beat the Heat, I didn't say Tim Duncan beat LeBron. Because that's stupid. I always say the Spurs won. Okay? So let's just put that whole argument to bed. Go out there and argue with stats and facts that you find on your own. Don't think with how the media tells you to think. Think on your own. I mean, ESPN is the same. Those are the same people that said Chet Holmgren was better than Victor Wembanyama because the Thunder had more wins. And we all know that Victor Wembanyama is probably the greatest generational talent since LeBron or ever. Since Wilt Chamberlain even. Those are the same people that tried to push Chet Holmgren as the Rookie of the Year over Wemby. Just be smarter. I know y'all are smart out there because y'all are watching this video. So y'all are going to be smarter by the end of it. But anyway, go out there and enjoy sports. Enjoy basketball. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Because that just takes the fun out of it for yourself. It makes you start getting mad and hating and, man, just enjoy sports. That's what it's there for. Alright, well, I don't really have a catchphrase to end each show with yet. Stay smart. Enjoy sports. Alright. And please like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you think about everything I've said today. Whether you agree or disagree. I'll try to get to some of the questions. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. And till next time, see you later.